Southern League champs, the Tennessee Smokies, pulling it off without a doubt, really. 2 games, that's all it took them in that 3-game series to make this happen for the first time in a long time. 2023's champ. And this is video of that celebration down in Florida. We wish they could have done it at home, but this was the second best thing. We're talking about the Tennessee Smokies here. Owner Randy Boyd is with us, and he's got some hardware with us as well.
Check it out. So when we knew that Randy was coming on the show, we made the request, come on, please bring the trophy. At first they're like, well, we don't know if we're going to get one. Bam, here it is.
Tiffany, we salute you.
Thank you, Tiffany. That's beautiful.
Randy, what was it like to see that team do what they did?
Oh, it was so incredible. It's a funny story. When John reached out and asked us to bring the trophy, I called Doug Kirchhofer, our team president, who's been the team president for 25 years. And he says, well, Randy, they don't make a trophy. You just get a banner. Turns out he sends me a note back the next day and says, oh, they do make a trophy, but how would he know? He haven't won a trophy in the 25 years he's been here, so he wouldn't know. I've had the team for 10 years. It's the first time we've got a ring, got a trophy, and it's been 45 years since the Smokies have won a championship. So it's just incredibly exciting to finally be able to be league champs.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say it's amazing, and it's obviously satisfying for you, but also for the fan base. You've got a lot of loyal fans, and this was really a delightful season for them.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was in Germany on this Volkswagen trip, as we discussed, and so we were watching it on our phones, and it was so exciting to see fans at the stadium, watching the game at the stadium, and cheering for the team, even if it was remotely.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about what the future is, because we know the Smokies will soon be in Knoxville. That's their future home. First pitch still set for spring of 2025. Yep. John was down at the site not too long ago seeing what's happening. And last time you were on our broadcast, you said we're going to start seeing things come out of the ground. That is happening.
Yeah, it's really exciting. So the goal is March 20th, 2025. I'm going to keep saying the date until it happens. But March 20th, 2025 is when all 4 projects are supposed to be mostly done or done. And I'll mention those in a second. But the construction has been going great. My friends that are gardening right now are disappointed because of all the dry weather, no rain. But for my friends in construction, this has been great. We're actually ahead of schedule.
Making hay.
Yeah. But the 1st of October 2nd, steel arrived. And so they've already got the concrete structures poured and built, and now steel's going up. So you're going vertical really quickly. So it really is beginning to look like something.
There have also been some tweaks to the design. Explain how that's changed with additional seats added in places.
Yeah, well, we've made a lot of different changes as we went along. Many times it was for what we call value engineering, which means trying to save some money because the costs have been going up dramatically. But some of the value engineering actually made the stadium better. Like there was a fairly big expense to have this big concrete slab to cover First Creek, I'm sorry. But it turns out when you opened it up, we no longer have to pour the slab, and you have this nice waterway going right by the stadium. So a lot of the things have made it even more attractive.
It was very cool when we were walking around the site, I think it was last week, to walk actually where the visiting clubhouse was. I was walking on that concrete and thinking someday this is where the visiting team's going to be, and then across the way is, and they're about to pour home team. Yeah. It's just really cool, and then there's a flag that is planted, I think, approximately where home plate's going to be. We talked about a little bit of changes. I just wonder, you're always thinking, you're never sort of totally at rest and peace. Is it possible we'll see some more tweaks from that stadium or to it? And maybe do you sort of have an idea of something you'd really like to do that you haven't told us yet to that stadium? Because you like nice things. You want something that's going to last for a very long time.
As you asked the question, I'm thinking about several really cool enhancements that I think I'm going to save for opening day. People will have to show up and buy a ticket to see. But there'll be a lot of surprises, and they'll all be good. One of the things that we don't talk about a lot, but you've got the stadium.
Right.
We've got a 47-unit condominium complex. We've got 24 different retail locations. Some really fun new entertainment and restaurant opportunities for our community. There's a 233-unit apartment complex in center field. And if you're one of the lucky ones that get an apartment, you'll have a balcony looking into the stadium, looking down at a community area with barbecue grills and a swimming pool. So you can watch the game from the patio deck, from your patio, or from the swimming pool. So that's going to be really cool. But in addition, the city is building a new public square. It's actually 50% bigger than Market Square.
Wow.
It'll have a stage, a screen, public bathrooms. So that's going to be another great event space for our community.
You've heard a lot of concerns about parking. What's your answer to people who are concerned, hey, we're going to have this big attraction, and what about the parking spaces?
There's 1,500 parking spots within a quarter of a mile, over 7,000 within a half a mile. There's lots of parking around the area. And if anybody's ever been to Wrigley or to Fenway, there's not big parking garages there. People park in the city and walk or take a public transport to the facility. And that's exactly what we want to create. We want to create a destination within the city that people walk to, passing by retail and restaurants. We don't want people driving to a big parking lot, walking into the stadium, going back to their car, and driving back out. We want them to experience the rest of what the city has to offer.
Randy Boyd, we appreciate the conversation on Inside Tennessee. Best of luck with the new trophy room as well for that.
Thank you.
Perhaps some others as well. Always good to have you, Randy.
Great,
Thank
John.
you.
Thank you.
We'll be back with our conversation and a little recap of the events in Washington this week next.